All right, at Ben and Kelly Show, DM us your issue. We'll turn around, try to get you some clarity in what you're going through. And this is literally like the age-old issue.
When do you have that talk of the status of the relationship?
Yep.
So she says, hey, Ben and Kelly, listen every day. I'm impressed with how many people try calling in to help someone they don't even know.
Yeah, you know what? That's our community.
That's our family.
Yeah.
Here's my trouble. Recently started dating a guy, and right from the start, he told me he didn't want anything serious since he was just coming out of a relationship. I told him fine. I was feeling the same. I'm pretty busy with my career. Lots going on.
Right.
Well, as we got to know each other better, I found myself wanting him more and more. And on days when we don't even talk on the phone, I find myself thinking he's probably with another woman. Doing who knows what.
Oh.
I know I'm torturing myself. He seems to be content with things as they are. And I'm afraid if I say anything, I'll only drive him away and ruin what eventually might develop into a meaningful relationship. I'm just not sure how long I can mentally handle this. I'm sure this has happened to lots of people.
Yes.
Can anyone help a girl out?
Can anyone help a girl?
Yeah, help a girl out. What do I do with this? Like, yes, I know we said nothing serious. Just gonna, whatever. It's fun. But now
I'm catching
wanting
feels.
more.
Now I'm catching feels.
Yep. So what happens when you're starting to want more? Do you risk ruining what you're enjoying right now by trying to take it to the next level? Because he can easily say, that's not what we agreed on.
Right. But he could maybe, I don't know if he would surprise you or not and say, you know what, kind of feeling the same way.
Well, there's always that possibility as well.
You know what? The only way to know is, and go with me on this, talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, if it was that easy, we wouldn't have this segment. And Crystal said most men, when they tell you they don't want anything more, they mean it. So if you're now wanting more, it's best to find someone else that is at that same level from the beginning as you. Someone ready for a serious relationship.
Here are things we don't know. We don't know how he acts when you two are alone and when you two are in public. Like, is there a difference? Is he like a little bit more standoffish when you guys are in public?
Right, like, I don't want it to make it look like we're dating.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Is he currently dating other people? Like, is this an open relationship? He says he doesn't want anything serious, but how long ago did he get out of that relationship? I mean, was that relationship something that's still very, very fresh, or was it like last year and it was like kind of a long-term relationship where now maybe he's getting to the point where he's like, all right, now I can see myself kind of dipping my toe back in, because, sometimes things start off as not serious because you don't want to define something because you're trying to hold up that guard to protect your emotions.
You're trying to move on from the past.
Right. You're trying to protect yourself emotionally by holding up that wall between you and the new person. You're like, you know what? I don't want to get myself involved in this because I'm still trying to work through what just happened. And maybe enough time has passed that he's ready to kind of move on. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the rest of what Crystal said. She said maybe your guy is ready, maybe not. Talk to him and see if, he's ready for anything serious. And then you need to decide if you're willing to wait until he is or if he ever will be. And Megan kind of said the same thing. He communicated with you right about what he was capable of handling in terms of a relationship at the beginning. You need to respect that or let him go so he can finish healing from his last relationship. I understand feelings change, but a relationship is a two-way street, and you can't force his feelings or readiness for a relationship to change. Now, that being said, you're not going to know if he's ready to change the status of the relationship unless you ask him.
Yeah.
But you do run the risk of, if he is not in the same level, then that becomes, there's awareness in the relationship. He knows that you want more, and then he may start to pull back, not wanting to hurt you, and that kind of thing. So just know that it may change. It's probably going to change the status of what's going on with you either way.
So is there a way to approach this to your guy without scaring him off?
I don't know if there's any other way to just be like, hey, I know we said at the beginning, like nothing serious, all that kind of stuff, but I'm kind of feeling like, things are progressing for me and I'd like to kind of just date only you. What are you feeling?
Well, I remember when my wife and I first started like actually dating. And I remember seeing her, I was out for a jog and I remember seeing her literally like drive by with her supposed ex-boyfriend in the car. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay. So then we kind of had the talk of, hey, you know what? If you've got to like work some stuff out still, do that because I'm not done. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not about this like gray area stuff. And she was like, it's done, whatever, blah, 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 and ended it. But so I don't know if you have a like talk where it's like, okay, so we're having fun, right? Mm-hmm. Do you like almost
I
like
want to have more fun?
Yeah, exactly. Almost like asking him like how far in the future does he see this? Like, hey, for me, I just want to know, like, do you want to continue doing this or do you want to...
are you having fun with anyone else?
Right.
Because I'd like to only have fun with you.
Right, exactly. And maybe it's the exclusivity talk where it's, hey, I'd kind of like to just exclusively see you instead of kind of like keep it loosey-goosey.
Yeah, Jacqueline said, I feel like the answer to your 90% of your DMs in group therapies is talk to them about it. What does that say about our society?
I know, but seriously, for our show, please don't.
Right,
bottle it up. Don't say anything. Just come to us, right?
And then we'll keep telling you.
Just talk to them. All right. I don't know. If you've got any suggestions, feel free to reach out 502-571-9970. But yeah, keep us posted on that. I think we're kind of all saying maybe you should have the conversation with him, but be prepared for him to say, no.
Yeah. One more text. I have been in this situation. I gave him his space, talked to him when I felt stronger feelings were coming on, and was lucky enough that he felt the same way and was willing to start a relationship. Unfortunately, a year later, he dumped me, but they did get a year of a relationship.
They got a year.
So you never know.
They got a year, and she got experience, and she got, stronger emotionally and everything.
You always learn something from every situation you find yourself in. You just got to sometimes look for it.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Diving into the DMs there on 7DJX.